who in the has bad credit in 2021? Hey everyone, my name is Antonio Freeman, founder of the Cash to Assets Club, and I have one question for you. Who in has bad credit in 2021? I mean, come on guys, seriously. Look, I was watching an article and I saw, matter of fact, let me just play the clip for you.
In our NBC News investigation tonight, a warning about car loans. Dozens of states now investigating complaints that a major company is allegedly targeting people with predatory practices. Here's Vicki Wynn.
This car is a shell. It was a limit from the beginning.
Monique Williams bought this car to get to work, but the bills started adding up after she lost her job as a receptionist during the COVID crisis.
Almost lost my home. I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything. I could barely eat or pay my own bills.
After 4 years of making payments, she says she asked the lender, Credit Acceptance, to defer a payment.
They told me they don't do that. I said, but we're in a pandemic. The water company, the light company, everybody's trying to help people during these hard times.
Williams was paying 23% interest for her loan. Credit Acceptance is one of the country's largest so-called subprime car lenders, specializing in loans to people with tarnished credit. A profitable approach with nearly $2 billion in revenue last year. Company shares have soared during the pandemic. 7 top executives were granted an estimated $55 million total in stock options late last year, subject to shareholder approval. Now, Credit Acceptance is being accused of predatory lending practices.
I think they are deceptive.
They're specifically targeting vulnerable people.
Massachusetts Attorney General Maura Healey sued Credit Acceptance, accusing it of burying fees, in some cases adding up to 68% interest to loans. The suit says the company illegally called borrowers up to 8 times a day.
Credit Acceptance made high-interest loans to borrowers that the company knew they couldn't repay. It's also a matter of racial equity because so many times we see the targeting of communities of color with these loans.
On Thursday, the company announced it's settling the lawsuit for over $27 million, and the CEO is stepping down. 43 other states and the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau in Washington are all investigating Credit Acceptance, and Mississippi has filed suit. If you think your lender is engaging in unfair practices, file a complaint with your state attorney general. Experts say consumers have little recourse after signing, so read those contracts carefully.
So I don't understand. Why is it today that people still suffer from having bad credit? And of course, these credit predatory lenders are going to hit you up like that. And this is another thing, not to bash the person, because I don't know her. I don't know her circumstances. I don't know exactly what happened in her life, but I do know other people who's probably nowhere near this young lady's situation, and they still got bad credit. Credit is everywhere. You can throw a damn rock across the street and just throw it in the air and hit somebody who's doing credit repair. Everybody and their mama have a credit restoration company. Hell, even my grandma, rest her soul, before she passed away, she said, look, mijo, come here. Yes, grandma? Come closer, mijo. I fix your credit, mijo. Okay? Okay. Right now, pendejo. Go. Fix your credit. Okay. I'll go right now. So maybe the problem is people are not listening to their grandmothers and their abuelas any longer. I don't know. But what I do know is when you don't protect yourself and you don't build your credit profile, you are going to get attacked by people who want to only take advantage of you. No way in hell that anybody should be paying any more than 10, 15, 20, paying 23, 24, 6, 5. That is unacceptable in today's world. I don't know how it's still being handled, but why it's still happening, but it is. So tell me, why do you think people still have bad credit? I mean, is it because they just don't know about it and they don't know where to start? Do you think the credit gods are going to come down and punish you from having good credit? You got good credit. Go take that shit off. Go get bad credit again. Let the finance companies rule the world. Rule the world. Look, here's what I personally think. There are 2 different things, credit repair and credit refresh. You know, it's just like comparing apples and bananas. Bananas. I think I want a banana right now. So if you don't understand the difference, it's easy to get caught up or not know exactly what to do. Let me give you an example. See, a simple credit repair only just works with the items that's on someone's credit profile. And if a credit repair company are successful in removing these items, then the person who's getting the credit done may see some benefits, and sometimes they don't. And then many times it can actually come back if you don't have professionals do the credit restoration for you. The difference is between that and credit refresh. A credit refresh is how you actually learn how to maintain and keep a great credit profile and how to max it out to get the highest credit system, credit scores that you actually would need. So you don't have to get another 23% interest rate on the car loan. Credit refreshes are a little more unique in the spectrum because a lot of people won't tell you how to actually keep your credit profile in pristine shape. There's a lot that goes with it. I mean, there's understanding how the credit profile runs, understanding how the days go, understanding how the payments go, and I understand it can get very boring and people will lose attention. So I would love to hear if you have heard of a credit refresh, and if you have or have not, I want you to put it down in the comments and let me know so we can go out and help more people so they stop getting interest rates that are so high and stop being attacked by predatory lenders. So don't be one of those people who don't know better. Now you know better. You watched the video. You can't unlearn what I just told you. Listen to your abuelas. Listen to your grandmas now. They know what they're talking about, even though they didn't know what they were talking about even back then. But now if you pay attention to what they said now, you understand how it affects you now. What? And yes, COVID had all of us messed up. Matter of fact, there was no better time to get in control of your credit during the pandemic. I mean, I have access to a credit company just like you do, or the other person. But there's a big difference. It's credit refresh. I'll tell you more about it. Inbox me, let me know. Let me know, were you one of the individuals who took advantage of the pandemic and got your together? Let me know by sending a comment. I would love to hear your story. See you next time.